If you thought that the retail offering for Black Friday sales this year was maybe a little lacking, then Nintendo definitely has you covered as far as the eShop goes. There are at least 200 sales on games here, all ranging from $40 to as low as $2. There's some really cool things there. I mean, there's the usual suspects like Zelda and Mario are on sale for around $40. Pretty typical. And then there are other sales. So I wanted to make a video recommending my top recommendations for busy gamers. So these games are going to have the best bang for both your buck, yeah, but also the time you get for that money as well too. So without further ado, let's get into the top 5 recommendations for Black Friday deals on the eShop 2022. First up on the list is Jackbox Party games. There are 9 of these, and they each range in price from either $13 at the low end to $24 at the high end for Black Friday 2022. My brother-in-law Mike, you might actually know him as Mike Can't Game. I'll link a description to his channel below. He actually has come over several times, and we've had a lot of fun with the Jackbox games. These are like super fun. If you don't know what they are, you put them on your Switch. You load the game up on your Switch, and then it gives you a link to then go to a website with your phone, and then you kind of just vote on different things. Basically, it's a really fun game. It's definitely well worth your family time as far as that goes. Definitely, if you're gonna be around people this Thanksgiving, you're definitely gonna want to have this game in your library. The second game I want to recommend is Dragon Ball FighterZ. Dragon Ball FighterZ? I actually got this game a couple of years ago because the graphics on this game, even on the Switch, looked exactly as they do on the show. And I kind of got it more for the artsy-fartsy aspect of it because that's the type of gamer I am. And it has plenty of characters from the originals as well as some new ones. And the fighters themselves are actually, they have some really nice fighting moves. They have some really, like, the graphics are really on point in this game. They're my favorite graphics of any of the Dragon Ball games that have come before it. Next on the list is Resident Evil 4. You're going to find this one for $10. A word of caution on this Resident Evil game. It is the original, and they are also doing a remake of this game come next year. If you're looking forward to getting the new remake of the game, then I would say maybe hold off on this game. Resident Evil, this game is actually always on sale at $10. It just so happens to be Black Friday also that it is there too. But you can't go wrong getting either version. The remake version is not coming to the Switch, so if you only have Switch, then this is the way to go as far as Resident Evil 4. If you've never played the game, this is one of the greatest games of all time. Next on the list is Immortals Fenyx Rising. You can get this on the eShop for $15. I picked up a physical copy for $10, but if you don't feel like going to the store and getting in line for a bunch of things, then definitely get this on the eShop. It's going to be worth the $5 that you invest to get it digitally. You can actually get a couple of versions of this. There's the standard version, then there's the season pass, then there's DLC. I haven't gotten terribly far in the game yet. I just picked that game up this week. I think it's pretty fun. I mean, it's Breath of the Wild and Assassin's Creed Odyssey sandwiched together. Really can't go wrong there. 2 great games into one. I think it's fun so far. The final game I'm going to recommend as far as the Black Friday sales go is Assassin's Creed. Now, I'm kind of cheating with this one because I'm actually recommending 6 games as the top recommendation here, so hear me out. Assassin's Creed Anniversary Collection is $45. You can do this either with the Anniversary Collection, which includes Black Flag, Rogue, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 2 short films, and 3, all including DLC for the Anniversary Collection for $45. If you already have one or two of these, then it might be worth it to just split these up. You can get 3 on sale for $15. You can get the Ezio Collection for $20. You can get the Rebel Collection for $15. I had the Rebel collection. I bought this on the eShop in 2020 for $15. Just one of these games in the Ezio collection, excuse me, which in the Rebel collection, which includes 4 and Rogue. 4 took me about 60 hours to beat, and it was well worth every single hour that I put into it. This game is set in the Caribbean, so if you ever wanted to imagine yourself as Captain Jack Sparrow, then this is the game for you. Plenty to do between main quests, side quests, collectibles, big ship battles, and everything. Just that alone is worth the price. Definitely pick that up if you haven't already. The Ezio collection is kind of funny. I picked up the Ezio collection on PS4 for $12. 5 months later, they announced that it was coming to Switch, and I was like, it's so much easier to finish that type of game on Switch while doing other things and stuff, while my wife's watching TV or whatever the case may be. So I definitely recommend you pick it up on the Switch. If you have none of these games, then definitely the best way to go is the Anniversary Collection for $45. Any one of these games you pick up, you're gonna have a good time. In addition to the games I recommend, top 5 here that I've actually played, there are several games on here that I want to recommend that I have not played, so it's tough for me to say, yes, definitely pick up this game when I haven't actually played the game. But I will say, these games I do know a lot about, and I know roughly how they are because I've either played demos, I've played on my friends' Switches, or I've watched enough YouTube and had enough conversations about these games to generally have a feel for where they are. First on the list is the GTA collection for $30. You have 3 games, Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for $30. If you can overlook all the technical issues that this game has, I don't know if it has more than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet do, but they definitely have their fair share of issues. If you overlook these, then it can be worth the $30 for you. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up. I'm waiting more for it to go to $20 or even $15 before I pick it up. I don't think it's going to get that low based on the sales of what I've seen. Next on the list is my friend Pedro. This game looks really fun. I've seen plenty of YouTube videos on it. A bunch of my friends say it's really good. This game is $8 on the eShop. Knights of the Old Republic. There is a combo pack of the first game and second game on sale for $21. Each of these games goes for $11 or $12 on the eShop. These are a couple of the greatest Star Wars games of all time. The Switch versions are a little buggy, but if you can get past that, then it might be worth your pickup. Dead Cells is another one that I've actually seen very good reviews for. My favorite video review is actually RGT85's. I'll link that in the description below. The game is definitely worth $15 with all the DLC you pick up, at least from what I've seen. And finally, Cuphead, along with the DLC, is on sale for $20. This game's difficulty scares me. I hear it's a very challenging game. I hear it's a very difficult game. But if you can skill up and actually get good at the game, I hear it's a very good / artsy-fartsy game, which, again, I really love those kind of things. So let me know what you guys pick up in the comments below. I really want to know what your guys' Black Friday picks of 2022 are. With that, I hope you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. Eat lots of turkey, play lots of football, watch lots of football, win lots of fantasy football. And until the next one, go spend time with your families, go ace that next test, and go score touchdowns before you play Call of Duty. I'll see you in the next one.